Hello, work in progress Wednesday, but I've got finished stuff for you this week, like my hat that I'm wearing. Now, a few weeks ago when I was making my magic ball tops, my friend Lizzie said, if you want to look like you've been dressed by woodland creatures, which is kind of the vibe I'm going for these days, you need a long nightcap. And I went, I can do that. So with the magic ball, I made a long nightcap. I'm going to show you the back because from the front, it's just a little hat. From the back, it's ridiculous. I'll show you. Look at that. Look at that. I don't think it's all even in shot. Look. Look at all that. Is that in shot? I can't tell. There we go. So much hat. So, I could have gone longer, but this is longer than my hair, so I figured that was probably long enough. So I don't know that I will wear this as a general rule. And I might end up just unravelling it and putting it back in the magic ball. But for the time being, it is a faintly ridiculous hat. It is not really a pattern, it is just an increase on each round until you get to the width, one increase on each round, until you get to the width that you need for your head, and then you just go straight until it's long enough. And I could have gone longer, I've still got quite a lot of magic ball left, but I figured this is probably a good length. I was going to put a tassel on the end and I forgot, maybe I will still do that. And I was also going to do a ribbed band, but it fits really well without a ribbed band, so I'm just going to leave it as it is because I really like that orange anyway. So there's my ridiculous hat that is the fault of my friend Lizzie. Now on the loom last week I had the yellow weaving, yes, that's the word I'm looking for, with a black weft that I didn't love, so I was changing into just using the yellow. I'm still working on that. I could have done it this week if I had hustled. It's been kind of a busy week, but I could have done it if I had hustled, but I don't like to hustle. I don't like to hustle when I'm making stuff. I like stuff to happen at whatever pace stuff wants to happen. So I am still working on that. I'm on to the grayer end of the cake, so I'm moving into the greys and eventually maybe a black if it fits in the warp, but I don't know. I don't know how far along I am. I don't measure these things. So we'll see what happens, and that should be off the loom for next week. What I have done preemptively is chosen my yarn for the next project, and it is this, because I saw this in my little, I don't have a yarn store as such, I have a little sort of gift shop that has yarn, and I tend to pop in and buy gifts and also yarn. So this is Cleckheaton brush strokes. It is, so they say, hand dyed, and it is that creamy light colour with colour patches. So when you knit or crochet that up, you get little patches of colour in your stitches. When you weave it, it will be, I don't know when you weave it, but when I weave it, maybe you're not going to weave it, I don't know. So when that's woven up, that will give me little sort of crossover patches of different colours. So that's going to be quite a nice lightweight summery sort of scarf. I'm going to do some lino lace detailing. It's going to be great. So that is next. I've got more in there. That's not all of it. I've got 4 of these in total. So that should be enough to do something interesting with, I hope. Although knowing me, it's probably too much and I'm going to end up with an odd ball, which will end up in a magic ball project at some point in the future. I'm planning ahead. So the other thing that I was working on last week was the Peacock Cross Stitch. That is finished. I've got a photo of it to show you because it has been sent off to its recipient. I don't know if it's arrived. I haven't checked the tracking number. I think it came out really, really cute. I will put a link again in the description to the pattern, to the chart. Although I must say that that is a very, very dangerous little chart shop to look at because they're all really adorable. But good luck. Good luck resisting all of the adorable tiny charts. But that is all I have for you this week. I'm going to go and do a little bit more work on that yellow thing on the loom. And maybe by next week I will have either this on the loom or this completed and off the loom. No, that's not going to happen, is it? Because I don't hustle. So this should be on the loom next week, unless I have a burst of spare time and get it finished. So we'll see. It's an exciting cliffhanger to end this episode on. Episode? That's a bit uppity. No, I suppose episode is the word. Anyway, shush. I'm going to go now. I'll let you get back to your day. Thank you very much for watching. You take care of yourself and I'll see you soon. Bye.